Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a very exciting video. It is my new car tour. I'm so excited to be doing this video. It's something a little bit different than my few previous videos. I just got this car. It hasn't even been a week yet, and it's only been a few days, and so I'm so excited to show it to you guys. I do want to preface this video by just saying this is in no way like me showing off or being flashy or just thinking that I'm better than anyone else or anything like that. If anything, I want this to be a motivation. Basically, if I can do it, you can do it too. If you work really hard, then you can accomplish your goals, and you can treat yourself and get things that you deserve to have. So I don't want this to come off as me showing off or anything like that, or bragging at all. I'm just really excited. I'm really proud of myself. I've worked really hard to be able to do this for myself. And so I just wanted to show you guys because I'm really excited. I want to show you guys what I went with and why I decided to go with this car, and also kind of compare it to my last car. So let's go ahead and get into the video. So I decided to go with a 2021 Toyota Highlander. I'm gonna start by kind of showing you guys the outside of the vehicle. I went with the, I think it's called Blizzard Pearl color for the outside. My previous car was black, and don't get me wrong, I love a black car. But something about this pearlized white, I feel like on this car just looked really nice to me, and I wanted something different from my previous vehicle. So this is the color that I decided to go with. And my previous vehicle, for those who don't know, was a 2015 Nissan Sentra. So this one is definitely a change. It's way bigger. This is a 7-seater. They do have it in an 8-seater as well, but we decided to go with a 7-seater. And I'll explain more about that once we get inside the vehicle. So yeah, that's her. Okay, so before we show the interior of the vehicle, I did just want to highlight a couple of the features on the outside of the vehicle that I really enjoy. So the first thing is how to lock and unlock the car from the outside. So as long as I have the key on me to unlock it, all I have to do is grab the handle as if I was getting ready to open the door, and it'll unlock. And then when I'm getting out of the car to lock it, I just have to tap right there and it'll lock all the doors for me. So I really enjoyed that. Another feature that I really enjoy is how to open the trunk area. So like I said, as long as I have the keys on me, or if the car is unlocked, or if the keys are in the car, all I have to do is push a button underneath here, trunk space. To close the trunk, there is a button up here. Once again, all I have to do is press it and it'll close it back down. All right, moving on to the interior of the car. I decided to go with black leather. And like I said, this is a 7-seater. So we have the captain seats in the middle row, and then we have the full back row that does fold down to make the trunk space bigger as well. Usually I do keep that down, but I just put them up to show you guys. The 8-seater option just comes with a bench row right here instead of the two like separate captain seats. So this is the front dash area, and I'm definitely still learning a lot about this car. There's still a ton that I don't know, but I'll kind of highlight just a few of the things that I have learned so far, and then also, like I said, kind of point out the differences between this car and my previous car. So a couple of the things that I had in my previous car that I knew I wanted in this vehicle, just because they were things I was used to or that I enjoyed having. First being my backup camera. I do have that. That's pretty much standard, and I feel like most vehicles like nowadays. So I definitely wanted that. Another thing that I wanted was the sunroof. They did have on a higher trim level the whole like panoramic roof option, but I figured that wasn't really necessary. I mean, it would have been nice to have, but it's not really like super important. So, but I knew I at least wanted the sunroof option. So I went ahead and just turned the vehicle on. Another thing that I knew that I wanted, which once again, it's kind of, I feel like it's standard in most vehicles nowadays, is the push to start button. That was something that I was used to having in my previous vehicle. I knew that my newer car, I knew that I wanted that same feature. Now to highlight some of the newer features that I did not have in my previous car. I do have Apple CarPlay in this car that shows up like my GPS and my music and just pretty much anything that I am doing on my phone. It'll show up on this screen, and I really feel like that's handy. And also, like, safety wise, I think it's better. Instead of having to like glance down at your phone, you just have everything up here on this screen. One thing with black interior, I feel like it looks dusty so quickly, but I'm gonna have to get like a little duster or something, like a little mini one to keep in here just to like dust it off, because that's gonna bother me. But anyways, another feature that I really like about this car that my previous car did not have was the heated seat option. Obviously it's summertime right now, we are not using that, but it's gonna come in handy in the winter time for sure, especially with these leather seats. A higher trim level, I believe the platinum level and higher, they do have like a cooling seat option. I don't believe this car has that as far as I know, but I know that that is an option in like on a higher trim level, which I thought that was really cool. Another thing that I really like about this vehicle is the parking brake is, I guess you would say, electronic. It's blurry. Electronic. So instead of like something you push down with your foot or something you pull up that's like right here, it's just a button that you push, and this actually stays on. So whenever I put my car in park, it automatically puts the, like, applies the extra brake, the parking brake. So I thought that was really neat. And then another thing that I really enjoy about this car, which I know some other cars have it as well, my previous car did not have it, is the, I don't know exactly what it's called, but the like auto off. So it's supposed to help you save gas essentially. So like whenever you are parked at a red light for a long period of time or whatever, it will turn the engine off, and then when you go to like press on the gas, it'll turn it back on. Another feature that I really like about this car, which I've never heard about this before, is the hold button. So whenever you are, once again, at like a red light or just stop somewhere, maybe in a drive-through line, and you just want to take your foot off the brake and, you know, take a break, rest your leg, you can just push this button and you don't have to take your car out of drive. So it just makes it easier. If you did want to rest your leg, rest your foot, you, instead of putting your car in park, you can just leave it in drive and just press the hold button. And it'll stay like that. I'm not sure for how long, but for a few minutes. And after a few minutes, it'll start, like, the car will beep at you and tell you that if you want to continue the hold, then to put your foot on the brake, and it'll kind of reset the hold. And then once you are ready to pull off, you just push your foot on the gas and it'll turn off. So I really like that feature. Another big reason or thing that led me to choose this car was the safety features when it comes to like the lane change assist. So if you are driving like on the highway, you can set your car to be like 3 or however many you want car lengths like behind another car, and if you are approaching that vehicle too fast, it'll beep at you. I also like that on the the side view mirrors, it shows you if another car is in your blind spot. My previous car did not have that, and I know a lot of cars have that safety feature now. So I really enjoyed that. It'll also, if you don't put your turning signal on and you are changing lanes, it'll beep at you. So basically, if you're kind of swaying into another lane, it'll beep at you. And I've actually felt it because I sometimes forget to put my turning signal on, don't we all? And it'll actually, the steering wheel will kind of turn back, or you know, make you get back into the lane that you're in. Of course, if you have your turning signal on and there's no car in your blind spot, then it'll let you go. But if you're just driving and you're kind of swaying off a little bit, it'll like shift you back into your lane. So I really like that feature as well. So as far as the safety features, I think that's pretty much everything that I wanted to share. Oh, I will say one more thing that my previous car did not have, which I am really happy that this car has, is the air conditioned vents in the back of the vehicle, which I mean, I feel like SUVs most of the time will have that, like, versus not all cars have it. The back of my car didn't have any like air conditioned vents. It was just like in the front of the car, and so I always kind of felt bad for it, and like if anyone was sitting back there. I know it's hot, but this one I can like control the temperature up here. The person in the passenger seat can set their temperature, the person in the driver's seat can set their temperature, and then I can also control the temperature, or in the back they can control the temperature that they want it to be back there as well. So I'm just going to show you a little bit of how the back seats look. Like I said, this is the captain seats. They do have the armrests that come up or down, have cup holders in here, and then like I was saying, this is where they can control their own like air settings and whatnot. I also like that these windows back here, they do have the like screen to help shade, which I feel like that's really nice if you have children and stuff, to help keep the sun out of their eyes. And then this is the back row back here, pretty standard. Like I said, this one we usually keep down because, yeah, unless people are riding back here, I just use the extra trunk space. And my puppy, I have like a little cover that goes back there in like the trunk area for him whenever he's riding with me as well. So this is just one more look of the trunk space with the seats up. I'm gonna go ahead and put them down now and show you how I like usually keep them unless someone is riding with me. So this is how I usually keep the back seats. They fold right down and it just allows more space back here. And like I said, I have a cover that I keep for my puppy so that whenever he's in here, I mean, he's pretty trained now, but just in case if he does have any accidents, I just like to keep that cover in here. Alright guys, that is it for my car tour. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing my new ride, my new vehicle. If you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to give me a thumbs up. And also comment down below some name suggestions for her because I haven't named her yet. I'm drawing a blank. I don't know what she looks like. I thought when I saw her, it would come to me, but it hasn't came to me yet. So comment some suggestions. What should her name be? Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that bell notification so that you never miss any of my future uploads. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye y'all.